tres, cuatro.
Hello and good evening. This is Lady Gwendolyn here, and this is Under the Rowan Tree. Hello, Emily. Thank you for joining. How do you like the lights? How do you like that? I think it brings a little festive energy, and it really, if you were in this sacred space, hello, Sarah. If you were in this sacred space and you could feel the energy that is here, like I invite you, come, try me out, at least feel the sacred space. Because we got plants, I got candles going, that incense burning over here off to the side. It's very calming. I do have music playing. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is, playing in the background. But tonight is crystal night, and I've got some nice little specimens. Okay, so here, this is the thing. Oh, wonderful. Emily, you know what? Get her and y'all come over and we will sit in here. We'll do readings. We'll play with the steel drum and just have a time. It's really fun. Can't fit too many people in here because it is kind of a small room, but I have enough area for my energy healing. I do have my meditation space, so I can help someone get their meditation. Have the reading space, and this chair is comfy on the booty. Just say it. Okay, maybe not so much on the arms, but on the booty, it's got you covered. um, so anyway, I do have some gemstones laid out for tonight. I am going to go over them. I acquired a new gemstone um, over the weekend. Sunday, I went to Cooper's Rock State Forest. It is up outside of Morgantown, off of Route 68. I-68, whatever you want to call it. I guess that would be I. And let me just tell you, it wasn't the one that I was gonna lead out with, but I can't stop myself. It is a chocolate moonstone. And here it is. Like, you see the blue is the lights off the camera. Okay. So I mean, this is a good size. I mean, like, look at that. That's my palm. But I do love palm stones, and here's the other side. But look at that. You see that flash right there? Yeah. So anyway, a chocolate moonstone, and I did look it up to get some information on that. So if you will bear with me, I will go over that. This moonstone was actually to, and I need to get up here closer so you can see. It's for all chakras. And it is to clear, it said to clear pessimism away from all chakras. So this is a stone that can actually be used for all chakras. Like, I don't know if you can really see that flash now, but it's really apparent now, a little further away. Chocolate moonstone is a creativity charm. It draws the muse out of you. So if you're needing inspiration or creativity for, inspiration for creativity, then chocolate moonstone is the stone for you. Let's see. Moonstone You can also meditate with it under the full moon. Unfortunately, I got it after the full moon, so I got to wait a whole cycle until I can do anything with it. Right now, it is sitting on my altar. For those of you that have seen pictures in the past of my altar, my maiden mother and crone is now off, because the time of honoring the ancestors, their peak time is over. Um, so that has come off. But I do have the two candles lit in the heart chocolate moonstone, surrounded by three um, smoky quartz. So it is creating some sort of power in this little crystal grid. Okay, so what do you all know about crystal grids? Because I'm not getting into it today. And maybe one day, whenever I'm turned around the other way and facing down, so we can, look at some crystal spreads. Uh, but okay, so my next one that I wanted to go into, which was the first one I wanted to lead off with. Hello, Sherry. Hello, Shannon. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it so much. I know it's not usual content, but I like that we're shaking it up and doing something nice, and think about things a little bit, get our brains working. I will do cauldron readings if someone wants a cauldron reading done, or if you know of a deck or something, you know. I can read without tools. It's just easier visually for you to see us use tools, because I'm not the only one. There are many of us that you see that we don't need tools to read, but for you to see, oh, and associate, it's easier. Thank you. Okay, so Phoenix's mother crocheted this and sent it to me. So before we go into lepidolite, I'll show you. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty. And it's because everything in here is green. This room is split up the way that this gemstone is split up. Light on one side and dark on the other. This is the wood and the darker and the green side, and there is the light and the blue and the tan side. There is a little bit of green over there, so green is my color. This is my shadow work gemstone, and this is also a geode. So I want to talk about them as well. I'll bring it up later. Come on, Gwen, get it together, get some structure. Yes, she did do a great job. She did him one as well, and it's got his initial in it. So that's great. Okay, so back to square one. Lepidolite. It is an energy cleanser, and it has lithium in it. There's lepidolite. I like my palm stones. I am a palm stone person. If I'm going to collect anything that is not a palm stone, if it's a small piece, then it will be something that I don't already have, or I just add to my collection. But when I'm doing crystal work, crystal energy work, I like using the palm stones. Number one, they have the weight to it, and I know that they can handle the energy transference that is needed in crystal healing work. So anyway, lepidolite is good for the crown, the third eye, and the heart chakra. Most of the ones that I do are, uh, the northern region of chakras. So can help balance them. Like I said, it has lithium in it, so is a good mood balancer as well. Um, so being good for balance and things like that is a really good stone for Libra, obviously, right? This stone is all about helping you leap forward, and since it does cleanse out, it opens up for the good to come in and open up those emotional and mental blocks that have been keeping you from moving forward. So that's what lepidolite does. It's one of my favorites. I mean, let me show it to you again. You see the coloring change so it can adjust, but there it is. There it is. The purple and the pinks. Yeah, that would be lepidolite. And we were talking about moonstone. I didn't pull this one out, but this is a black moonstone. Why am I moving? But yeah, that's black moonstone. Black moonstone pretty much builds on the same thing as the chocolate moonstone, as it's adjusting the physical realm. It helps you balance and gets you going from there. It's a great starter stone. It means to help you start something new, a new relationship, a new job, a new uh why am I stuck? Um yeah, a new job, a new relationship, just something that you wanting to start. It's also very protective with it being a black moonstone. It has that grounding energy, and so it'll ease your um Shannon, you're gonna lead me into something. Ugh. So black moonstone is good for doing that. I do have uh, a plain moonstone, but it's a really small piece, and I hate to say it, plain moonstone, because moonstone is goddess energy, that pure lunar goddess, raw, illuminated energy. That's, to me, that's moonstone. Um, Works for the psychic energy, and opens up the chakras. So, okay, the other one I haven't skipping. Uh, Blue calcite. Let me see if we can get it. There we go. There we go. So it is a blue stone, and it does have some white in it. I don't know if you can tell or not. There we go. That's a good representation of it right there. But blue and white, it looks like the sky. So if you see a stone with a blue that looks like it's got the clouds in it, that on a beautiful spring day, that is blue calcite. Um, it's great for spiritual power working. And let me pull this down here a little bit. Great for spiritual power working and working around the house, the workplace. It's good for you to have. If you work from home or you have your desk wherever you are allowed to decorate, do have I'm sorry, blue calcite there, because it will help um, build things up for you, financially, mentally, keep you cleared to where you can do your best job, to where you can make that money. So that's one thing that blue calcite will does for you. Um, it works with the third eye and the throat chakra. It's blue, just like the blue kyanite is great for the throat chakra. But these energies is what helps you with spiritual or energy work. So if you are a psychic, if you do readings, if you do spiritual workings, if you have an altar and you are wanting to communicate with your spirit guides, blue calcite. Hello, Samantha. Yes, it is. Thank you. Epona's chosen stone is moonstone. Moonstone is beautiful. I just do not have a piece that I feel worthy of showing off. You know what I mean? It's just a real small piece, and I gotta have my palm stones. I love my palm stones. Okay. The next one, lapis. See, I'm going through stones that you don't normally see. Like, I have rose quartz and amethyst, but that's it. Like, the rest of them you don't normally see. Okay, this is lapis, lapis lazuli, whatever. Lapis matches my nail polish, don't you think? Ah. Okay, so with lapis, whenever I think of lapis, it pulls me straight back to Egypt and the healing powers. Then lapis was for royalty, and a lot of the headpieces and crowns and adornments were all done in lapis. It is good for protection against psychic attacks, um, brings deep peace and harmony and inner truth, allows you to be yourself. You know, that would think, I don't think, um, it's good for your throat and your heart chakra because it will help ease emotions and heal those deeper emotions. I do have an Apache tier. It is in my box over there. I can pull it out, but I do not have that much information on them myself. But I can pull that out. Um the wisdom stone, lapis, um welcomes truth, wisdom, spiritual wonder, and takes it into your inner peace. So very, very clear moving energy stone, lapis. Relieves anger and negative thoughts. Is good for someone who suffers emotional breakdown, and that's why I have lapis. Because and you all know this about me, I speak truthfully. I do have bipolar, and I do have negative outbursts sometimes. Um, I try not to show it to the community, but you all know me. Um, so that's yeah, that's just kind of where we're at. But I do take steps to avoid that and to try to help out myself. Um, okay, so the next one, where is it? Aha. Huh. Merlinite. Have you ever heard of Merlinite? If you haven't, it's okay. This is a stone of duality. So yes, it is named after our favorite wizard Merlin. Um, but it brings the light and the dark, the black and white together. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Yeah. It allows you to use the natural world energies and transmute them into regular, neutral energy. Not positive energy, not negative energy. This brings you neutral energy so that you can manifest it and transmute it into what you need to do. So if you are doing energy building, this is a good place to start as a neutralized area. Um, It will also bring out the darkness and the light, so it's great for shadow work as well. It will help you face that darkness and pull out that light and help guide you and push those in your face. Um, it will also stimulate your creativity and strengthen your organization skills. So you put that with the other one earlier that does your creative side, the lepidolite, your muse stone. I can't remember what it was. But anyway, you put those together, you get a lot of work and energy done. But it will also, because it's Merlin, strengthen and activate your magical and psychic abilities. So this is a great stone to work with. And I don't have, it's not a palm stone, as you can tell, but it's just like a little, like worrisome size. But I'm thankful to at least have that big of a piece for it. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna take a breath. We'll have commercial break, and I will get this reset, and we will go on to the next stage in Crystal Night.
Hi, I'm Dottie the Psychic, and I'm sure you're wondering why I'm not wearing any makeup. Well, one reason is to irritate my social media manager, Asen Knight. Hi, Asen. The other reason is because I like to get to the naked truth about what it means to be a neurodivergent LGBT person with psychic abilities. I've got vlogs, blogs, and podcasts and videos all related to trying to live my best life and helping witches and bitches do the same thing. So, you can check all that out and get a reading from Dottie the Psychic at DOTTIEthepsychic.com. Safe travel and much profit to you.
Do you have a cute pet? We know you do. Each week, Tracy Van chooses from submitted photos a featured reader for her Facebook page and provides a tarot reading. Your adorable pet cat, dog, rabbit, goat, chicken, snake, or more could be her next featured reader. Visit TracyBann.com, TracyBann.com, and click Featured Reader to submit. We look forward to seeing your pet next.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here, and I am here to tell you how to get in contact with me and a little bit about what I do. I am the High Priestess that works with shadow work to help you grow and heal, and I work with access bars, Reiki. I do power forms. I'm recently getting into crystal healing, sound therapy as well. So you can go to Lady Gwendolyn Healing. That is LadyGwendolynHealing.com. Book your appointment with me. I do in person, I do over the phone, I do over Zoom. We can do that as well. My main goal is to help you grow and heal, because I've been there, I'm still going through it, and let my strength help guide you. See you soon.
Hey everybody, Natalie here from The Pendulum's Path. If you are in need of guidance, direction, spiritual connection, healing, or more, you have come to the right place. I have worked as a psychic and a medium for over 3 years, connecting people from all over the world with their loved ones, giving them insight and guidance into their current situations, their past healings, their blockages, and what they need to know in order for them to have a better future. It would be my absolute honor if you would come to my website at www.thependulumspath.com. Visit my shop. I have a whole bunch of crystals, oils, balms, mystery boxes, and more. And visit my services. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute sessions. I also have email readings available if you're not comfortable with the one-on-one session with me, or if you just want to try me out. I encourage you to come visit me at the Pendulum's Path, and let's get you back on the right track today.
Hey, yeah, I'm back. Oh, okay. So I did go and get the Apache tier for Samantha. This is the one that I have. So yeah, and no, I don't have much about it, but I do know that it has native roots to it, and I do need to get more information about it, and I know just the people to ask. So some of these stones and crystals I have got at many places. Earth Magic, I've gotten stones. Um, Paula down at Barefoot Gypsy, I got an orange calcite from there. I should have brought it over and talked about it. But these ones, like my blue stone for our coven, I ordered from Elemental Magic. They are out of Sweckley, Pennsylvania, and they have a shop there and a shop in New York as well. I absolutely love those women. They are amazing, and anytime I ask for something, they will do everything that they can to find it for me. Just saying. Okay, so a couple of other stones that I do have out that I wanted to go through, other than grabbing that Apache tier. Everybody knows what this one is. It is labradorite. So it is the stone of change and transformation. I was born at 5:55 a.m. I was born for this. Okay. I was ready to change whenever I walked in. I didn't walk into the world, but whenever I entered this one, I was like, all right, this is what we're gonna do. Constant changing. We're gonna work for it. And this is my favorite. I am currently collecting. And I say collecting because I have more than a few. I am collecting labradorite owls, and currently I have a white labradorite owl, a dark labradorite owl, and I have one that lays down. So I have two that stand up and one that lays down, and this is my palm stone. They're my favorite. Um, this is the stone that calls to me. What is your stone? The stone that calls to you, everybody. Comment and let me know what your favorite stone is. And we'll see what we know about it. But okay, so I was talking and I didn't even bring them over. Darn it. Okay, but I was talking about geodes earlier, and this is a representation of a geode. This is, what it looks like on both sides. Now, since I didn't bring it over, hello, Bobby. Obsidian. Yes, obsidian is a wonderful grounding and cleansing spiritual stone. I love it. But geodes actually represent femininity and the womb. So if you were wanting to do any healing magic on your womb, on reproductive rights, if you want to do something like that, use a geode. I actually have one that closes up, so I can write my intentions and close it up in there, put it under the moon, let the moonlight shine on it. Boom, magic. There you go. It's always the simplest ones. I've always loved turquoise because of my great uncle would travel to Mexico often and bring some back for me. Turquoise was one of my early favorites. Like my high school senior picture when I was coming out of my spirituality and like I knew who I wanted to be. I knew I was a witch. I just knew it. But being where I was in life and the people around me, oh, you wasn't raised that way. That's the one that I was always told. How can you act like that? You wasn't raised that way. Because of changing. Hello. So, but I had a cross because everyone wore a cross in their senior picture. The one where we have the drape over us. I'm wearing a cross, and the stone in the middle is turquoise because at that point in time in my life, up until last year, literally last year, I thought I had Native American ancestry. I thought that I had Blackfoot energy in ancestry in my blood. And until I got it researched and really started diving into it, I didn't. And when I found out, I was like, you lying mother. Whew. But you know what? I feel like that's why I was brought here on this earth, was to change all of the negatives from the past. A dragon claw and an orb pendant. You know what? There were people that had more balls than I did. Um, but like, and I looked so not what I like. Nothing about my senior pictures. Like I was pretty. I think I looked really pretty, but that wasn't me. Like I don't specifically have a look. I mean, like, this is my necklace. It's my favorite necklace. I'm holding it's got the tree of life on it, which looks a lot like the tree in my under the Rowan tree logo right there. Surprise, surprise, right? My mountains are over there, my trees are here. Okay. But anyway, on the other side of it, it says peace comes from within one's soul. And I have to keep reading that to remind me that my soul is evolving and I can create my own peace. And that goes for everybody. We can create our own peace and design our own well-being. Okay, so since we were talking about the amethyst, I am going to pull this up. Do you all have trees? We're talking about the trees. This is a rose quartz tree on an amethyst base, and it's like a triangular base, but all these little rose quartz pieces. So I call this my healing tree, and it sits on the tray with the singing bowls. So yeah, it's so whenever you are doing your energy work with the singing bowls and you have this energy over there to bounce that vibration off of, and it's very healing of love and physical well-being, bouncing back at you. I do love the trees, so for those of you out there that do make the trees, you are a blessing, because this is not easy work. It is very hard and tedious, and you are very much appreciated to bring such a piece of beauty into this world. Okay, so what are you drinking tonight? Speaking of something to drink, right now this is hot chocolate, but I'll have coffee tomorrow night. Um, I got my favorite creamer. It was really expensive, but I got it. White chocolate mocha. So tomorrow night is coffee and tea with Ace and Night. I will be on that show. It's my week. So we will sit down and see what we're getting into this weekend, and talking about a event that we have had the honor of helping. There's been a group of us, but take part in developing this event. It is the Yule Ball and Market at Vice Versa in Morgantown, West Virginia on December the 17th. We're going to be there all day. Vendors can arrive at 2 o'clock, but the market is from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. So stop in. We have some amazing vendors from all over the state of West Virginia. Artists, crystals, jewelry, um like readers. Oh my, like people making goodies. I mean, it's just, I'm gonna be there. I have a table because with Rowan Temple of Light, and well, so originally, I'm Rowan Temple of Light. I am Lady Gwendolyn. I am High Priestess, and we are the host of Central West Virginia Pagan Pride. We have a planning council and everything. We are, it's amazing. But everything that my table makes, that money goes into the fund for Central West Virginia Pagan Pride, and we pull in authors and people for keynote speakers from all over, and money of that has to go somewhere, come from somewhere. And I work for that money. I'm not begging, I work for it. But we will have some boxes that we put together after the auction was over with. So some of it has the opponent collection in it, along with some jewelry and Lady Gwendolyn's black salt. It's great for spell work, and whenever you're doing that shadow work, to help you open up those senses and get things cleared out. Oh, honey, that sucks. I am going to go live, because we are going to be someplace where you have good service. So I do intend to go live and go around and talk to everybody, and kind of, if you tune in on your break or something, just watch. We know that you are with us in spirit. Vice Versa is in charge of the ball entertainment. So the market ends at 8, so everyone has to be out. People can start filtering in for the ball at 8 p.m. We do have the special guest Krampus coming in at 9 p.m. I'm going to see if I'm naughty or not. I'll let you know next week. So, because I got something planned and it may or may not work. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to it. So that's what's coming up this week for me, where you can find me at. All right, so let's get back to crystals. I only have a couple more crystals I want to show you. This one is, have you ever heard of me? I'm not, we all know you're naughty. I am not. Well, no, no one's nice anymore. I do try to be nice to everyone. I am a match energy type person. If you are good to me, I am good to you. I give everyone, I start out everyone at the same level. I am nice to you. And if screw up that energy, then that's on you. And I'm not the type of person to leave people. I have major abandonment issues. So if someone walks away from me or has a problem with me and doesn't, openly talk to me about it, I get severe anxiety and it just drops me to the floor. Yes, yeah. Yes, there's a lot of shitty energy out there. Okay, so have you ever heard of Petrovsky? So this is a Petrovsky stone, and I don't know how well it'll show up or not. Do you see those little bumps and stuff in there? Those were once living organisms. This stone was completely made of living beings that fossilized and has become this stone. And the Petrovsky stone is good to remember where we came from. To me, it symbolizes humble beginnings and a reminder to not let our ego take, because one day this could be us, a fossilized rock that someone else is holding to do magical work with. I mean, it's not a bad thought process. Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, it's um, Michigan, Petrovsky, Michigan. These came from. Um, the mother-in-law had a whole bunch of them. So whenever I was over there getting me a patchy tear, I was like, "Oh yeah, let me grab one of these too." Okay. I only have a couple more stones to go over. An orgonite. If you don't know what organites are good for, they're good energy builders. Now, I have used organites. I have 4 smaller ones. I have used them. These also sit over there with the healing tree. People are gonna be like, "Oh, don't touch, hold it like that." It's fine. It's wire. It'll bend. But organite is a collection of energy, and knowing what crystals are in the layers helps you build that energy to comb them. So, looking at the 4 others that I have, I will sometimes place them on the third eye, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, and use them in my energy work to help balance out the chakras and to help get that energy flowing up and out. Because I mean, imagine 4 of these. Like 4 of these, okay? They're transmuting the energy from one to each other, and then I can go through and cleanse that energy out. Cleanse that energy out. Just cleanse it out. And then what is left? Pure energy coming off of here. And allowing that to push back into the body, and that energy transference feels really good. I'm just saying. Um, I love Reiki. The energy healing that I do is crystal healing, Reiki, access bars, and power forms. And power forms are the little disc. But being able to work and manipulate energy, I feel, is one of the greatest gifts that someone could possibly have. Like, if you can manipulate energy to help someone feel better about themselves, their body, their movement, if you can ease their pain, it is one of the greatest things. And I've been a caretaker pretty much my whole life. Whether it was a trauma response or not, it has led me to where I am today, and I am thankful for it. So that's that. The last one that I want to show. Okay, so here's the situation about runes. I can go and I have learned and studied just about every type of divination that you can. Palm readings do not call to me. I have not worked with crystal balls, so I don't know if it calls to me or not. But runes, I beg and plead, please, please let me have the knowledge of the rune stones. But apparently, I'm not sacrificing enough because Papa Odin has not given me that knowledge. So, I do have runes, and I do have notes, and I think I have a class. But I had a wonderful human being, Rebel Star Divination. He was on my show, Divination Night, last season, and well, with him and his wife, the Hermit and the High Priestess. That's who they are together. Fantastic couple. They won awards this past award season. They're great. So anyway, he taught a class and I took it, and it's available. You can take it. Or we can have split up under the Rowan tree and go one night for runes if you want. I am more than happy to take out the information that I have and work it with you all. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. We'll have a rune class together. Pausing for a moment because and I'm gonna make Backhouse work for it. West Virginia Tarot Association is looking. Okay, no, I take all into consideration. If you think it's interesting, I'm sure it would benefit someone else, and we'll do that. Sure, no problem. I thank you for the suggestion. I greatly appreciate it. But West Virginia Tarot Association is still open for nominees, and the voting is available for you to go and vote for your favorite reader and astrologer. So if you haven't done that yet, please do so. You can nominate up to 5 people. This is for West Virginia only. So if So please vote for me and any other of your 4 favorite readers from West Virginia. It doesn't mean if you're not from West Virginia, you can't vote. You can vote as long as you have your Google account information. You can log in and vote. So we will at some point get that link posted up so that you can do that. There are so many wonderful and talented readers and psychics from around the state. I've had a lot of them on my show Divination Night. That starts in February, and I will put a plug out if you are interested in being on that show and showcasing your ability to do readings. Like I said, you can be a newbie to experienced. Anyone is available on there to come and give it a try. Everyone is equal. If you're putting yourself out there, then we applaud you for that. But that's going to be the next show that comes up. Okay. Blue Appetite. I was given this gigantic, and this is what Shannon was talking about earlier. Don't get a bigger piece. Oh no, I got a bigger piece right here. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, it helps you to maintain focus and enhances depth during meditation. How am I supposed to meditate with this? Like, I mean, I guess I could like hold it in my hands like this, but man, that's a lot of weight. Whew. It helps to vitalize and awaken psychic abilities such as clairvoyance and clairaudience. So, opening up your, balance it on your head, like, oh no, no, no. I don't have the strength. Imagine the headache you'd get off of this thing. Whew. Oh my God. I mean, it's a beautiful, gorgeous piece, and it's huge. I mean, my head hurts just thinking about that, actually. So everybody, I want to thank you for joining me for another night of Under the Rowan Tree. Oh, if I drop it on my head, I'll be very calm and peaceful. Yeah, I'd be knocked out. So I have enjoyed my time here with you once again. If you have any suggestions on what you would like to see on Under the Rowan Tree, then shoot us a message at Rowan Temple of Light at gmail.com or Lady Gwendolyn Healing at gmail.com. You can also book me for a session of Reiki, access bars. Did I mention that I am a shadow practitioner? So, since I specialize in shadow work, a shadow practitioner, I do your astrology chart. I work with your human design chart. We get to the root of why you're here, what trauma you faced, how we can overcome it together, at as me as your trauma buddy, helping you and guiding you with energy work and sound therapy and crystals. That is my purpose. That is what I do. So if you want to book with me, shoot me a message or go to ladygwendolynhealing.com. That is LADYGWENDOLYN HEALING.com. And you have a couple of options there. You can book with me, so just click on the book now, and we'll get you squared away. You can book your time there, or you can hit the chat now button or call now if I am available. I do have certain times that I am available for on-demand readings, so you can talk to me that way as well. I do love that I have those options, so that whenever I'm not in a place that I can get to you right away, I can call you right back, or get right back with you as soon as possible. I respond pretty quickly to that, because I do take this serious. If you're willing to come to me for help, then I am damn sure going to make the time for you, because I know time is valuable right now. So anyway, I will see you all tomorrow night on Coffee and Tea with Ace and Nine, and I love you guys, and see you next week on Under the Rowan Tree, Winter Solstice Edition. Bye.